Good evening, everybody, or anybody. I hope there's somebody there. It's lovely to see you. I can't believe it's my turn again and I haven't been expelled. Last time, I had the strange fear that there was nobody there at all listening to me because my technical nous is so appalling that I'd clicked hide all the chat or something. So I thought there was nobody there. So I just carried on singing and talking to myself wildly. It was a very existential kind of experience, but never mind. But I have clicked the comments and it doesn't seem to be anybody there yet. So if there is anybody there, if they'd just like to prove their existence, it would help me deal with this Schrodinger's cat thing that seems to be going on for me. But I'm going to sing anyway. But just in case you're all having trouble tuning in, I just have to say that this arrived today. This is my new album, my only ever album. There it is. And you'll see the painting behind in a sort of trick of one of those graphical magic eye things. There's the painting, but by my friend Binny years and years ago when I was young, when we were all young. And that painting is what has made the cover of this, and it has made a fabulous cover, I hope you agree. And it's got a lyric booklet in it as well, and it's soon going to be available if anybody wants to purchase one of these. I'm going to use my friend Dave, poor old Dave, who teaches me how to do everything. He's got the patience of Jove over the internet with iPads balanced on my knee and in my teeth. He tells me how to do things and upload things. And he's got a hell of a lot ahead of him because I've got to embed some codes apparently into my music. And I don't know what that means, but I'm hoping that he will. Oh, hello, Jane. Hello, Donna. There's 2 people there. That's marvellous. That's good enough for me. Right, I'm going to sing and Fergus, the head boy, is here. Oh, how exciting. Hello, Fergus. How was your album? Or your song, I should say. Sorry, you didn't quite make an album, did you know? Not quite a whole album. I bet it's great, though. I can't wait to hear that song. And there's more people. Oh, there's my friend Mark. I can't believe it, Mark. I'm going to sing the song you like, Mark. But I'm going to start with something about my parents. Now, my parents are still on the move, which is normally they're kind of crashed and burned in different ways by now, but they're still up and about. There's a lot of something going on through there, pointing and sweeping of things on the floor and dropping of things. My dad's steaming, actually. He's been watching Neil Diamond and howling at the television set, but it's finished now, and I don't know what's going to happen next. So it might be a really interesting show, this one, if he decides to join in, or my mother. But I'm going to sing anyway. I'm going to sing through it all. This is Wicked Life, and it's about them, who I do love very much. It's about the vicissitudes of being old and, well, frankly mad, really. Think I'd sung enough about the rain, baby. Enough to soak the sheets by now. Oh, right through and out. Old loving holds you by the throat, baby. Through the doorway I see his head, stooped and white, scooping flowery spoons of yesterday's gravy, while she's eating cheesecake from a knife. Oh, like a pirate full of wicked life. Wicked life, too much imagination stirred around the brain. Oh, they sent me away when I was a little girl, but I came back again. Came back to show them how this should be done. Oh, this loving game, struggling to keep my baby head above the lonely rain. I swore this won't be happening, yet here I am, shooting at my own baby feet again. I think I'd know well enough by now, baby, the cost of opening the door that leads to loving, that if you lock it tight, well, you might just pay the highest price of feeling absolutely nothing too much. Imagination stirring around brain. Here I am, oh, here I stand, shooting at my own baby feet. And this thing about shooting at my own feet, I think it's just a way of trying to express that I don't know if it's got anything to do with the fact that I never really recovered from being sent away. I was terribly homesick and very melodramatic, and I really did miss home, and you couldn't see your parents for weeks and weeks literally in those days. And we had, you know, wicked Roald Dahl-esque house matrons, and it was not like Mallory Towers by Enid Blyton, which I was sure it was going to be just like. And I was so miserable and melodramatic about it, although all my friends from school that I'm in touch with say I was hilarious and we all had a bloody marvellous time. But anyway, so it's like shooting myself in the foot by kind of taking them on board to sort of teach them a lesson on how to do it properly. But of course now, 6 years down the line, all I want to do is run away and be expelled from doing my whatever I'm doing. So that's that song, Wicked Life. Do you know what? There are loads of people here. Donna, yes, Donna loved Mallory Towers as well. Second form at Mallory Towers, Donna. I wanted to be Daryl, you know, Daryl Hall. But then what happened to me on the first day, my friend Judith Cook, who I'd made on the very beginning of the first day, was stolen off me by Caroline de Bourgh. I hope they're not listening. Anyway, so I'm going to sing a song now for my friend Mark, who I can't believe has taken the time to come listen to me singing. I'm so glad to see you, Mark. Now, he also bought my album, which is going to be available as a CD soon on Bandcamp, I think. I'm not sure how to do that, but somebody will show me, of course. Somebody, I won't mention his name. I don't think he's listening. I think he's trying to stay away from me, my helper on the internet. Anyway, this song is for Mark, and for everybody, really. And it's a song that I wrote at the end of May. And it's a sort of fairy story. It's a metaphor song, obviously, about wanting to run away, like most of my songs. And in it, I'm a maiden, of course, on the shore. And there's a pirate. I don't know who the pirate is, but if there's any volunteers out there, you can hear it in the song. The Black Cockade. My oh my, the tide runs high in this middle age. My small boat yearns dangerously towards the ocean's cage. There's much to do and well, I must stay. No sea road in these now days. Then comes the galleon out the corner of my eye, full by pilot waves. And sure enough, there's the pirate in his black cockade, in his black cockade. Who knew love flew like a cannonball, like a cannonball? Who knew? Lady, lady, I've been signaling you in antique semaphore. These seas I've trawled in search of you, where we've met once before. Then you denied this coast of bliss. The mermaids with me they played, and when they let me go and search for you, they gave me this black cockade. Gave me this black cockade. Who knew love flew like a cannonball, like a cannonball? Ooh, na, na, na. Sailor, sailor, I can't lay my heart on those salty boards, for if I do, I fear I'll drown those left along shore. So let me ride beside a while upon your whale parade, and lend to me that loving care, that loving cocaine, and lend to me that loving care, that loving black cocaine. Who knew love flew like a cannonball, like a cannonball? Who Now I have discovered that Fergus, true story, he says, the McNeils are a clan of pirates. We were, I'm not going to go into a Scottish accent, that would be ludicrous, literally blown out of our castle inn. Our castle inn, as in the pub, our castle inn, you gave it a double N, Fergus, it's very confusing. We were blown out of our castle in the 15th century. I thought they were in the pub. For piracy and banditry. Been wandering minstrels ever since. Oh, and he has got a romantic soul, you know that, Fergus. He has. He's quite a one, I think. Right, who else is there? Gary. Oh, hello, Gary. Don't worry that you're late. You're there. Last time, nobody was there. It's marvellous. There's a cat in the garden. There's two in the garden, actually. We might have a fight there and a fight in the, in the cheap seats over there. Right, that's that. I'm going to play a song about Jamie. I can smile about Jamie because he's left home. But really, the song is written from the point of view before he left. And there's a little bit of artifice in it in a way, because I was trying to imagine how wretched I would feel when he left. And in fact, I think I did write this just after he left, actually, because there were little bits and pieces around the house. Well, in fact, there was a hell of a shitstorm around the house, to be fair, after he'd left. But there were little bits of him, excuse my French, around the place. And that's what this song is about, the growing life. It's about bits and pieces that he left behind. But to be fair, I've spent all my time since he left hoping that he doesn't come back home again. But only for him, not for me. Because it's all a bit grim here. Entertaining at some level, but grim. And I think there are more young people where he's gone, although there's only 4.5 people in the town, than he seems to have found here. Anyway, so this is called Growing Life, and it's about Jamie and how much I love him, really, and about what he left behind. There's a few things. These are true, these little items at the beginning of the song. All my songs are true, actually. Little piece of string coiled in his pocket, little Oxfam painting, little red pen knife, scraps of him left on all surfaces, scattered bits of treasure, now the leavings of a growing life, echoes of things said ill-advisedly, oh, little shreds of sorrow, little threads of doubt, choirs of song and shouting to the rafters, and just the whisper of the crying in the dead of night. Oh my Lord, is this the findings? Oh my God, is this the way it's gonna feel? Well, he told me all about Jeff Buckley. He played John Martin on the saxophone. He was all the unstable energy in this home. Strip of hot tape in the firework, or the bundle of fury from birth. Roller coaster child with his blue, blue, blue heart, stepping high on this green earth. Oh my word, is this the bindings? Oh my God, is this the way it's gonna feel? Oh my word, is this the findings? Oh my God, is this the way it's gonna feel? It's gonna feel. So that's for Jamie. Now, I can leave this here. Today, those songs, 3 songs, are on here. I wasn't actually going to sing the pirate one. I was going to sing one that's not on here. but because Mark came on and he mentioned he liked it, I had to sing it, didn't I? But I have written a song today. I have written a song today. I started it yesterday and I finished it today. And I think I'm going to call it Supermarket Roses. But I don't know if that's off-putting or not. I can't work out if the whole song is fabulously intriguing musically or boring. So you can be my guinea pigs. And I don't know if it should be called Supermarket Roses or potentially State of the Flowers. I don't know what to call it really. And I think I like it, but I don't know yet. So I hope I can remember it actually. You could drop me a line actually if you've got an opinion. Don't drop me a line if you don't like it. Well, you can. But if you think it's a keeper, you could drop me a line. Because I could put it on my next album, which I'm going to make next week. Well, I've got 22 spare songs, you see. But I'm going to go back to the studio because it was such good value and he was so good, that young engineer. He just sat and listened to my old lady songs all day. Marvellous, really. It's the state of the flowers. Oh, I think I better explain this actually, sorry. Sneak preview there. Mum and Dad both had lovely homes always. I mean, they've got a sort of lovely home here with me now, but the standards have slipped since my mother's lost her way. My father obviously never learned. In fact, today we've had another bloody crisis over the cutlery. And I must tell you this because it's absolutely true. My father's saying, we've lost one of those dinner forks. There's only 2 left and I've lost one because Mum's throwing things away, hiding things up the chimney and things. And I'm going to get him a metal detector for his birthday actually, so that he can track down his knives and forks, because we're constantly with our heads in the bin outside. But anyway, so this was this morning. So I went under the sink and I almost immediately found a fork. Okay, I found a fork with other things on top of it under the sink. I said, well, here it is, Dad, it's here. And he said, it's here, it's here, it's here, Sheila, it's here. And then he looked at it and he went, that's not it. That's not the dinner fork. I said, oh, well, it's a fork. It's a fork. Can you afford to be so fussy? But anyway, so I did find him a fork, but there was nobody to find that funny with me. I actually came back in here and laughed on my own, which is a rare thing. Not even the dog was here. You know, I laughed because, I mean, you know, you're looking for a fork and you find one in a very unexpected place. You don't expect it to be the wrong fork, really, do you? Anyway, to get back to the serious tone, they've always had lovely homes, and my dad's been a decent gardener, and my mum's always been lovely with flowers and very natural, lovely flower, you know, just lovely garden flowers, and it's all gone to pot. Him and her, they both have these appalling flower attribute habits now, and it just somehow sums up the level of sun. And really, to me, I was in there yesterday doing my, you know, scooting around or whatever, and I noticed jammed in this Kaiser vase, which is a horrible thing that comes from God knows when, Germany, the PSI shop or something, crammed in with far too many dead roses from Lidl, you know, with all their heads drooping. And they won't be out for ages, and in fact they might have their heads taken off and they might be inverted. My father might invert them, poke them in the ground and hope that they're going to sprout miraculously, although he does have some success with that method, oddly. And the heads would, I don't know what would happen to their heads. You know, they could, anything. They could be left in dishes or added to the forks, who knows. But anyway, the behaviour with the flowers is quite upsetting, really, in the garden and in the house. So this song is about the flowers and other things, and it somehow symbolises what's going on. I hope I'm not talking too much. Have you all gone? No, you're still there. Right, okay, here we go. Supermarket Roses or the State of the Flowers. It's the state of the flowers, that's what's getting me down. Dying in dry vases, they're stuck out in the ground, and he's buying the supermarket roses, though in the garden the old roses are bound. Strange for a man who could always plant a border, now it's dead stalks in straight rows. choices. Oh, that's what's getting me down. Sleeping in raincoats, but the naked in the storm. And he's buying cellophane wrapped flowers from the gallery. Though in the garden there's beauty all around. Strange for a lady who carried cornflowers in her arms to bring the roses to such harm. It's the state of the flowers that's getting me down. Dying on the table and stuck out in the background. And he's buying supermarket roses, though in the garden the old roses are brown. And he's buying those flowers from the gallery. Though in the garden there's beauty all Well, that's 4 songs, 2 guitars, 1 CD, lots of friends. Now, I don't know if I've got everybody. I hope I've got everybody. There's Gary and Jane, Donna, Hugh. Hugh, it's you. You were late though, Hugh, I see. 8:14. I don't know if you had my spiel. I'll give it to you later. Anyway, Donna, of course, who wasn't late at all. Gary, Fergus, yes, that's marvellous that he came along. Garrett, Donna, Fergus. Oh, Marie Jose Tiemestra. Marie Jose Tiemestra. I'm falling in love with you because you've got the name to die for. You weren't very late. 8:09 p.m. Very good, Marie. I'll have a look at you later. Hugh. Oh, you know, Hugh's there. Oh no, Hugh was earlier than I thought actually. Yes, sorry, you're off the hook now, Hugh. And there's Marie again and Jane. But oh, and Neil. I don't believe it. And Rosie. He's got Rosie. Is she listening? Is she listening? I hope she's practicing her harmonies. That's the dog. And my friend Mark. I can't believe that. And all of you. I'm so pleased that you're there. And it's so much easier than it was last time when I was really just singing to, you know, her on the wall. Her. It's funny, isn't it, how this works? Sorry, I must stop playing games. Well, I suppose I must now get on with the ending, although I'm very loath to let any of you go, because I'm quite lonely sometimes. So I can live with you just not talking, but just being there, you know, it's almost ideal, really. But just to say, tomorrow on Home Songs for Life, it's Donna, the lovely Donna, and she's bloody marvellous, by the way. And then there's loads of other great people coming up. There's Kevin Farrell, and then there's Chris Annetts, who's actually got me sorted out tonight. He's a lovely man. In fact, I really enjoy my half an hour with Chris. It's one of my favourite parts of the month. and he's going to be on Thursday, and of course he's marvellous too. So there's lots to look forward to, and it is normally quite a short slot. I know I talk too much. I'm going to go now actually, and I'm going to say thank you to all of you, and I'm going to copy paste your comments so that I can read them at leisure in bed, you know, because I can copy paste now amongst my other skills on the computer because of my friend Dave, who's not here tonight, but I can let him off the hook because he's so helpful. And so on that point, I'm going to say goodbye and good night, and great thanks to David Fee, who set the project, the initiative up, and Chris, and those who run it, because it's lovely, isn't it, that you get to sit in your kitchen and sing to your pals once a month. It's marvellous, really. You should beg to be on the list. I did. Anyway, good night, everybody, and thank you. Mwah!